Hello and welcome to No One Asked, the advice podcast that supplies all of our listeners with life hacks. I'm Lindsey. Sara is our first guest of the podcast. Tell the people a little about yourself, Sara.
Okay, I'm Sara. I'm 16. I like life hacks. I like YouTube. I don't really listen to podcasts, but I'm excited.
Yeah, this will be fun. And I'm your permanent host, Lindsey. I am 18, so much wiser than our fellow guest. But our first segment is called Literally No One Asked, and it's where we offer advice to people or countries that... Politicians.
Inanimate objects.
Yeah. And they didn't ask, but we're offering them advice anyways. Sara, who do you think really needs to be given some advice this week?
I feel like Kim and Kanye.
That's good.
I feel like they needed some advice.
That's so true.
Like, did you see that post about Kim where she was like, it was like the lollipops that like suppress your appetite?
Yeah.
And like Kanye is all like about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's hard for me because I've always defended Kanye in the whole Taylor-Kanye feud because I'm like, I like Taylor's songs, don't get me wrong, but like Taylor's also not perfect. She definitely was in the wrong in that situation.
Okay, move on to that advice.
Yeah, okay. But so she was wrong, so I've always defended Kanye to like all of my friends, and I've had to really stick up for him. And then he goes polling what he does when he's saying that like, you know, people chose to be slaves. Yeah, it was like that like meme where Beyonce's like, we were all rooting, not Beyonce, no. Tyra Banks.
No, I know what meme you're talking about.
Yeah, Tyra Banks is like, we were all rooting for you. And she's crying.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
That was me with Kanye and me with Kim too, because I have a lot of friends who say like Kim doesn't deserve to be famous and she's annoying, and I think
she got to that success because she has good marketing strategies.
Yeah,
like she just does it.
Like you can't hate people because they ended up being successful, you know, even if they don't deserve it.
Yeah,
like is she not? You know, she gets handed
stuff
on a golden plate. Exactly.
Yeah.
But then they go doing this and they're like promoting like not eating.
I think that you can give advice for Kim, I'll give advice for Kanye.
Okay, so
you go first.
With Kim. Okay, I think Kim has a daughter. Yeah, like she needs to keep her daughter in mind when she does post anything. She should realize that like she has a huge audience, and including people who are like super young, she shouldn't post anything that she wouldn't want her daughter to also do. You know what I mean? I feel like that's good advice for Kim.
That is good advice. Yeah. Just think before you post.
Yeah, because
same for Kanye though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I think Kanye, I don't know if he's being serious. Like, I feel like he might be wanting attention, and he's getting attention, but like really?
Yeah.
Like, really?
This was the wrong way to do it.
Did slaves choose to be slaves?
Yeah.
I feel like that just like, it's not how that works.
Like, that's so offensive.
That's so offensive. That's like the entire history of our country. But I mean, like, it's working and he's getting attention and they're becoming more famous, which is actually the goal ultimately. And I feel like Kris Jenner is behind this.
Oh yeah.
So
I love
do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I love those posts that are like God works hard but Kris Jenner works harder. And I'm like, oh, so true. Yeah. Oh, I love the Kardashians though.
Yeah, no, it's no for me.
It's hard, but
it is.
I love them. I will always defend them, except when they do stupid stuff like this. All right, so now our first question
from. Are we saying the names?
No, I don't think we should say the names.
Okay, so our first question is from anonymous source.
Like all of them will be.
The source asked us, "Am I supposed to wash my stainless steel water bottle every day, even though I only put water in it?" Okay, I have an answer for this. So stainless steel water bottle, I assume you mean a Swell or a Hydro Flask because that's pretty trendy and
yeah, if you don't have a Hydro Flask or a Swell.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I would say if it's just water, don't wash it. But also, even if it's not just water, don't wash it.
Yeah, no, I'm so with you. At most, rinse it out.
Because if you're drinking it, then like the liquid's not there anymore.
Yeah. I think if it's water, this is probably like sort of gross, but I full on like I won't finish like my hydro flask for the day, and so I have like, you know, a little bit of water at the end, and I will spend weeks just keep going and filling it up to the top, and if I don't finish it, I don't dump it out.
Yeah, sometimes I have like swells just like sitting next to my bed for like weeks, and it's fine.
Yeah.
But with my coffee cup, it's not a hydro flask, it's like a Contigo.
Oh yeah.
Like with you in Spanish, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
I do wash it every day because it's coffee and it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
But with water or like soda, probably not. Maybe soda. I don't know.
I think.
But who puts soda in their hydro flask?
Yeah, that's sketchy. If you're only, you should not be drinking anything but water.
If you're drinking soda from a hydro flask, then do you really care about your health?
Yeah.
Or anything?
So true. No, I think, like the only reason you would wash it out is if you drank like lemonade and then you don't want the lemonade flavor to infect your water.
Yeah.
So then you just pop some hot water in the container, dump it out, and you're ready to go. You do not have to have a full on, but maybe your straw you can clean. I think your straw is more important to clean.
Well, unless you don't have a straw. A lot of people don't have straws.
Yeah. But if you have a straw,
I would wash the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Then people bite on theirs and then there's like, I don't know.
Because that's like, I have to close my mouthpiece by like pushing down on it. So that's something that I'd want to clean more often.
Okay. Next question. Another anonymous person says, I don't have time to read. What do I do? Well, I would like to know what you're spending your time on so that I can help you with this. But I think you always have time to read. Like, if you don't have time, it's like you just want to get like 7 or 6 or 5 hours of sleep, but like just like don't sleep and read. I always do that, and even though I don't get sleep, I gain a lot of knowledge, and I think you gotta like weigh out what you want, and reading should be your priority.
Yeah, honestly,
unless you don't like reading,
there is always time to read, no matter what. Because like,
I agree.
Passing periods, I used to read in middle school during snack time.
I did that last year actually.
Yeah,
at one
that's
point.
a little embarrassing.
No, just like at one point, and I got made fun of by my friends so hard because I was sitting with my friends and I just started reading, but it was like this really intense part of my book. They're like making snow angels and it was really cute, and I just like I had to read it.
I know it sucks when your friends are like kind of weird about you reading, and then you're like especially in public.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, but I want to keep reading, because it's so hard now to like find time where you're at home and like able to sit down on the couch and it be like a reasonable hour. So you have to do it in the like weird spaces. Like I keep a book in my car all the time, and so if I ever find myself heading to the nail salon like randomly, or I'm like waiting for someone, that's a good time to read.
That's true. That's good advice.
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
You know, we should make a YouTube video. I feel like people need to see us.
Really? I know. I listen to a podcast called Don't Blame Me by Megan Rinks.
Crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it.
Stop. But it's called Don't Blame Me, and they film themselves, and they have a podcast, so people have the option to
yeah, because I feel like I'm like using hand motions and it adds to it. Or like I was like trying to make Vine references.
But then like people can't listen to it in the car. That's why I like podcasts.
But
like when you're moving,
you have to jam out to music.
Sometimes, but when I don't have new music to listen to, I don't.
Okay, next question.
All right. This is our next question. Okay, so someone wants advice because a girl messaged this boy on Bumble, which if you don't know what Bumble is, because I didn't,
you're uncultured.
Yeah, basically. It's Tinder, but only the girl can ask the guy, like message him first, which I think at first I was like, that's weird. And like in our society, we must take down the patriarchy, and we should let everybody do what they want. But it's like, I guess it's to give, girls more control.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
That's cool. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those things in the first place.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like sketchy, and I feel like everyone's just a catfish. But
yeah.
I mean, like if you're into that, then
it's
fine.
But like if you're already on it.
Yeah.
But so he was messaged by a girl who said, "Hey boo, if a genie was to grant you 3 wishes, what would you ask for?" And he's wondering what he should supply. He should reply. Supply was in my head.
Okay. What was
okay.
Genie grant wishes?
Yeah, because you want to come off slightly mysterious, but also like a very good person.
You could be that annoying little 4th grader who says a million wishes. That was me.
No.
I had that assignment in 4th grade and I said a million wishes.
But that's only one of the 3.
Yeah. And then,
So what would you do with the other 2?
well, he has a million wishes. It can be anything. Like, if he has a million wishes, then he can just ask, like, for everything.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I want chicken nuggets right now.
That's true.
It doesn't matter.
That's something you would do.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I've written an essay on this.
In 4th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got an expert here.
Yeah.
I think, I was thinking about it. And when I first read this question, so I had a little brainstorm of what I think.
Okay.
So first, I think he should say that if he had the 3 wishes, the first one would be world peace, because then he comes off, super selfless
And into other people.
Yeah, like cultured.
Yeah, he's cultured. He knows what's happening. Like, he's like a political man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that really sets him up.
Yeah,
for
that's true. Okay.
Yeah, as a good person.
That's one aspect down.
And then he should ask for a time machine so he could go back in time and meet her earlier in his life. So they could have had more time together,
good.
Right? Because then it drags her into it.
He's so charming,
right?
Yeah.
But so far he's this altruistic guy.
Yeah, and he's witty now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then lastly, I think it's kind of like your 1,000 wishes. Million wishes. Yeah. But he should have one that he saves for a rainy day. Because if something happens in the future that he wants a wish for.
I feel like that's not how genies work.
Okay, but also.
but also.
There's the rule that all genies say that you can't ask for more wishes. Mm-hmm. So your idea was already... I think you could save it for a rainy day.
Okay, save it for a rainy day.
And then
I like rainy days personally. I feel like the sun makes me depressed.
Yeah, yeah. You have seasonal depression, but it's yeah. But if you save it for a rainy day, you come off very sophisticated.
And you're preparing for the future. You're not just stupid and unprepared. You care about your future.
And then it shows her you're not just in it for the hookup.
Yeah,
you're in it for the long run. All right, so thank you for sending in that question. Now, on to our next one. We have a very interesting question coming up. Someone asked, I'm pregnant, what now?
What now? I feel like that's just I need the details for these questions.
Yeah, I
need backstories. But if you're pregnant and you how far pregnant are you? Should we say 6 months?
Yeah.
Because 6 months you can't get an abortion.
So
but I don't want this to get political.
We're saying the asker is gonna have the baby.
But we don't know. But I would say
I feel like you need to have a plan to talk to your parents about it.
Oh, do the parents not know?
What now?
What
the person said was
what now?
Yeah.
Did you try peeing on a stick to make sure you're pregnant?
Yeah, go to a doctor. Double check that.
You know when Michael asked, "Did you pee on a stick?" to Pam, and then Jim goes, "I did, but the results were inconclusive."
That was a good one.
That was good.
That was an Office reference.
That was obviously. What now? I mean, I feel like that's just up to God.
if you're religious.
God's plan.
True. I think you just You know what you need to do?
Ask him, "Do you love me?" And he'll say.
I tell him only partly, or I tell her only part.
He'll say only part.
Only partly.
Okay, never mind.
Whatever.
Moving on.
That was off topic anyway. But I think first off, you tell your mom that you're pregnant. Second, you go to IKEA, you get a crib. Third, you set the crib up.
No, you don't go to IKEA to get a crib. That's overpriced. You go to a thrift shop, you get some old sheets, some old wood, and you just build your own crib. That's called DIY. That'll be the next podcast.
Our next podcast, we will teach you, through only verbal cues, how to build a crib.
All right. Okay, next question.
Okay, next question. Let me go check.
I have one.
Okay, what is it?
My friend asked me, what's the best campaign if you're running for a school election? And I have an answer to this.
Oh, wow.
As me and my friend Tally have discussed, you go for the route. Okay, so you know how people are like kind of like against communism, but everyone kind of loves it a little bit, like deep down. So you make these posters and you're like recreating like communist posters, like your Mao or like something like that. And then the tagline, like it's just like on every poster, it's just I'm not a communist or we're not communists, period. And then you just wink.
Oh, that's funny.
It always works. And then if you're like making the speech, then you're just like, okay, all I have to say is we're not communists, wink, wink. And then people will just vote for you. Because for some reason, they don't know why, but they trust you. God was just like, I love communists. And he created you to love communists.
Yeah.
And you are beautifully and wonderfully made.
Yeah. Oh, that was poetic.
That was.
That's a good advice. That's funny. People should use that now.
People should use that.
Election season is sort of over, but we've got is it Senate? The Senate race is coming in 2018. I can vote in that.
Midterms are
midterms, yeah.
I can't vote.
Yeah.
Until 2020.
But I can vote in that, and
yes, you can. And you're gonna vote for
I don't know yet.
Kim Jong-un.
Probably. But if there are any senators listening to this podcast,
I'm sure
take Sarah's advice.
My uncle is the mayor of he was the mayor of Daly City, but he retired, I think.
Is that in Indiana?
It's in the Bay Area. Thank you very much.
Daly City?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was he good?
I don't know.
You know, I'm related
He's
to...
a nice guy.
That's nice. You can't be nice when you're a politician, Sarah.
When you're the mayor of a city...
Yeah, I guess.
Do you even know who the mayor of our city is?
No, who is it?
I don't know either. I feel like I do. Like, is it like Al Maratsuchi? No, that's not it.
Oh, I don't know.
That's completely someone else.
Who is he?
Who is he?
Is he a state senator?
Maybe.
Look it up.
He's a Democrat. He represents parts of the South Bay region in Los Angeles. So quite possibly. He went to Berkeley, which is where you are going.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't want to expose that information in case a senator is watching this.
Why?
To hunt you down. I don't know. Okay,
The
moving
senator?
on.
All right. Anyway, we have a question asking, so someone just bought new glasses, but the person who was selling our questioner, do we call them questioners?
Advicees.
Are we advisors?
Advisors. They're
Yeah, so,
advisees.
yeah. So one advisee just bought some new glasses, and the salesperson was trying to give our advisee these glasses that our advisee didn't want. And so they left with the glasses instead of confronting the salesperson, which they should have done. Mm-mm. So our advisee is asking, what should I have actually done? Which is very easy, like a very obvious answer.
What should you have done, or what should you do now?
Well, we'll answer both.
Okay, well, what you should have done was just obviously just say you don't want them.
Yeah, like the salesperson does not care.
Yeah, you could have just bought another pair too. It's not like they wanted you to buy that specific one. They just want your money.
For sure.
America is just based on capitalism.
Yeah.
Everything.
And we should have gone
It's
communist.
so mean. What? Yeah, we should have gone communist.
So.
All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I bet Nixon regrets that now.
All I'm saying is this wouldn't have happened if we lived in a communist society.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Okay. And what should you do now? I think you should return the glasses.
Wait, guys. Milo! Not today! No! I want to get him some snacks. All right. Okay, so let's try to answer this question before my dog starts barking again.
What should you do now?
I think that you should try to deconstruct them and assemble them in a different way where you can use them for a different purpose.
Like a shiv. Is that what it's called?
Look it up.
No, it's okay. It's whatever.
What
a knife, a stabber.
Yeah. I don't know if they're sharp enough for that. Glasses.
That's why you reshape them. Or you can use it to start a fire if they're real glass. Or that's a mirror, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think you can do that with
I don't think you can either. In Zoe 101 they do that, but okay. And you can always give them to a homeless person or someone in need. Or a lot of people just really like glasses but don't need them, so you can just give them to them.
Yeah.
Ruin their eyesight. It's worth it.
Yeah.
The aesthetic.
For sure.
It's the aesthetic.
Yeah, if you want to look hipster, like, you either look hipster and have terrible eyesight because you're ruining your eyes by wearing prescription glasses,
Mm-hmm.
or you're lame. I have another question, but it's very specific to PV.
Okay, what is it?
So, we go to high school, obviously. Probably everybody who's listening to this. All 5 of you.
All 5 of y'all.
Go to our school. Oh my god, guys. Okay, I have a question from myself. What do you do if your podcast guest can't sit still and keeps making noise? And I'll answer it.
You're answering it?
You kill her.
I'll answer it.
What do?
You just learn to live with the flaws, because that's what compromise is all about. And the great compromise of 1850 said compromise.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that's all.
But anyways, our previous question that we were talking about is, the seniors go to Disneyland, every year. And usually it's through the school, but this year a lot of people are saying...
There's a 205 story on this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there
yeah. Which 205 is our...
news program.
Yeah.
That I am a part of.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Great feat. If anybody from 205 is listening to this, I love 205. I'm not on it, but I respect it so much.
I respect 205 as much as I respect the drama department, and that's a lot.
That
is a lot.
I have never agreed with you more on anything. I love those two things.
Yes. Okay.
But anyways, people don't want to go through the school because we're gonna have to come home like earlier than if you were just to drive up to Disneyland, because then you can come home whenever you want.
This is a conflict of interest for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I'm an ASB and 205.
Oh, I think there's ASB people who aren't going through the school.
Yeah.
I'm going through the school.
That's good. Good for you.
But we'll do a little pros and cons of both for our advisee who is wondering what they should do.
So some pros of what?
Of going on the bus
Through the school? Well, some
Yeah.
pros are like, it's a senior ditch day, so the point is to ditch school. Like, if you're gonna go all day, then like, it's not really like your ditch day with your grade, you know?
Yeah, because it's like you're not
It's like
ditching
what
the
it's for.
day.
Yeah.
You're ditching school.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's what's so special about it. It's one of your last hurrahs with your senior classmates, and someday you're gonna wish you were in the good old days in that 12-passenger van.
Macklemore reference.
If anyone, yeah, that was Lindsey's part in the lift tab.
That is true.
Okay.
But yeah, I think a huge motivator for me to go through the school was, one, it just was easier than having to figure out like carpooling situations. And two, like I mean I can go to Disneyland like other times. You know, we
But
only
it
live an
won't be
hour
a senior
away.
ditch day.
Exactly. Like this is
Yeah.
something I've been waiting for to do with my school and with my class, and like, so it's okay that I won't be there the whole day, because really the whole point of it is just to like not be at school and instead be doing something fun with my grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that said, if you do choose to go not through the school, like you'll still meet up with people, and that will be fun, but I feel like it won't be as like much of a bonding experience as if you go on the bus, because you're going to be bonding with the people that no matter what you would have hung out with.
Yeah, okay, so this question was boring, so I'm giving it an unsolicited advice. So if you're ever wondering, like, oh, should I post on my Instagram story, say, like, check out the recent? Just don't do it. Like, everyone, if they're looking at your Instagram story, they're going to look at your Instagram feed as well. And if they don't like your picture, it's because they don't, like, honestly, they just don't want to like your picture. And if you post that, this makes you 10 times more annoying and more likely that they're going to jump you. You should just not. Sometimes people have done that and I've actually reported them.
No way.
Yes, I report people a lot.
That's bad.
I can't name names. I'm exercising my right to constitutional freedom.
Yeah, I guess.
First Amendment.
But what if you're
freedom of press?
What if like you're a YouTuber or like a influencer or something like that?
Well, then if you're an influencer, then like they'll like your pictures anyway, and I think that's like more acceptable, but it's still just really annoying. I don't think you should do it, 'cause, I mean, like, if you're a YouTuber, people are gonna want to look at your pictures anyway, or else they wouldn't follow you.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. All right.
Also, at Emma Chamberlain, if you're watching this, I love you. You're my favorite YouTuber, and I know you're listening to this because we have each other's backs.
I don't watch Emma Chamberlain.
She's really funny.
What does she do? She vlog?
Nothing. Yeah.
Nice.
I think she's really funny.
I've been really liking David Dobrik's vlogs.
I love David Dobrik.
Yeah.
My brother loves David Dobrik.
It's so funny.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, David, if you're listening to this.
And I'm sure he is.
Yeah, which I know you are. Text me.
Oh, I tried to wink, but this is a podcast, so it didn't work out.
Yeah, so virtual wink.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so that was all of the questions we've been asked today.
Yes.
So if you have any questions you want me and my next guest to answer next week, you can, like, should I say my email? Probably, right? It doesn't really matter. Okay, so email me at lindseystaub00@gmail.com with any questions you have. We are very excited to answer them.
Oh, wait, just an update. Today's trending post on Nextdoor Palos Verdes is ultrasound of a baby white rhino, in case anyone is wondering. So
Wow.
Thank you for that. Okay,
That's that, you know, I would go to Nextdoor Lanada Bay just to find out.
Nextdoor Crest is where it's at.
I would go to the Nextdoor app just to find out what's happening with the baby rhino.
I agree with.
Yeah, that's where
I keep saying I agree with, and if no one gets the reference, because usually no one does, and they think I'm just stopping my sentence, it's a reference to The Office. Jim Halpert said, "I disagree with." Yeah.
But I go to Nextdoor for all of my news.
Me too. It's the only credible thing. They're
Really?
not even biased.
No, not at all.
Okay, yeah. So what Lindsey was saying.
Our
before,
number
I
one
don't
source
know.
for news. But anyways, so we're gonna be doing this.
Anyways isn't a word.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Thank you for correcting me.
You're welcome.
Anyway, we will be doing this every episode, but Sara was given a phrase that she was supposed to incorporate into the podcast. Did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. She was supposed to incorporate it into the podcast seamlessly, so I'm supposed to guess it. So my guess is communist.
No, surprisingly not.
What is it?
It was snow angels.
No
I
way!
did that well, didn't I? Do
That
you
was
remember?
so good. You said something about, you were reading a book about snow angels.
Yeah, and I said it was a cute scene.
Wow, that was so well done. So
I
that
know.
whole thing, you didn't read a book about snow angels?
No, I didn't.
Wow, that's
I know.
exactly how, that was good.
I know. That was from anonymous viewer Lauren.
Yeah, so that was from Lauren. And when you email us questions, you can also email us phrases you would like us to try to.
Yeah, so it's basically just like random things that it's like hard to incorporate in a conversation, but one of us or Lindsay's gonna have to guess at the end
Yeah,
of the show.
so my guest will try to.
Yeah, she did get it because I'm just really good at everything.
I
Basically.
feel like communist was a good guess, though.
I just like talking about communists.
Yeah, I guess that's weird. Yeah, because I was like, this is kind of random.
If the U.S. FBI is watching this, I was kidding.
Don't
Well,
worry.
they're listening
I
right now.
What?
They're listening right now.
The FBI?
Yeah.
Okay, so if the agent assigned to me
Mine looks out
is
for me.
listening, I love you. Thank you for never leaving me alone.
I love you, but honestly,
you're clingy.
not only that though, like, never mind. Never mind.
All right. Okay, so
It's gonna go too far.
so email me, ask me questions, to give my guests things that you would want them to incorporate into the podcast. Thank you guys for listening. I'm Lindsey.
I'm special guest Sara.
And this has been No One Asked.